hello to the
Hello.
peoples.
Oh my god,
Showtime.
hello!
Oh, fuck.
That Luke just had something explode next to it. No, I need to stop doing that. I'm getting flashbacks of a long time ago.
Oh, no.
Ice,
Congratulations, you triggered yourself.
ice, please. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Pilk.
When I invoked a bad juju on him, it's just all like, is Ice okay? It's like, Ice is gonna be like almost here, and then his computer's gonna blow up, and you know what happened?
Yeah, that is in
Computer
fact what
blew up.
happened.
It didn't like blow up, but it did in fact like catch fire. And I was
Which
just
isn't
all
far off. Let's be honest.
I think I ended up doing that to him like multiple times. I'm just like, man, this is not good.
Yeah.
All right. Last session we hatched a plan to go figure out where these stupid doppelgangers were, what they were freaking planning.
Yup.
We knew that there were two of them, so we could obviously grab one. So we grabbed one of them after doing some sneaky beaking. Um, well, it was more like I found him, and then I kind of like just annoyed him a little bit, and kind of corralled him over to the other people, and then we all just kind of like silent beat down to him. There was like one witness, but then I was able to actually do a nice character moment and just be like, just just freaking intimidate them down. It's just all like, so you didn't see anything.
Oh
uh,
yeah, the random passengers that happened to witness the beating.
The
mhm,
Or
mutiny.
noticing y'all dragging him away after tying him up.
yeah.
And then the obvious fighting sounds in Spudsy's
Uh,
room at that.
oh yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then
Smedley is
after
also attempting to commit suicide at some point, somehow.
we're freaking yeah, it's just like all right, where do we put the? It's like let's put him in Spudsy's room. Nobody cares about that room anyway. Freaking, he's like in the boiler room essentially. Um, so we crammed him in there.
Pick
And then
potatoes.
I left the freaking I left the numbers alone. A vital mistake. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get the others.
There's no way they could possibly mess this up before I get back.
And then,
um,
And they
they
somehow
didn't
did.
yeah,
tie him up. Was the whole entire ordeal. It was just conked him out and freaking grabbed him, dragged him, whatever actually
yeah,
happened
yeah,
to the
yeah,
room. So he woke up and he's just all like, I must execute order
66.
number yeah.
69.
Um
That would have played out very differently if it was 69.
Oh,
yes.
no.
yeah.
Yeah?
But yeah, so so I went I hauled ass. I was just like, okay, I need to go get the others so that we can go and perform this interrogation. So I was there. I was on a mission. I was over here by the time that the fight started. And I was too locked in on what I was doing, so there was no reason for me to turn around.
Yup,
So the numbers had to deal with La Creatura. It exploded into acid, I think.
yep. And melted a
Very
hole.
fun. Melted a little hole in the floor, and then turned into like a little gas and dissipated. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's beautiful. There's like nothing left here. Cool. After we managed to reconvene, it's just like what happened. It's like he hit me, so I killed him. It's just like, oh, that's okay. Well, the most we got out of the fact is that the freaking thing was like, all right, now we have to move on to the next phase of the plan since people know. We went to we went down to the wedding. The wedding already passed, so that happened quickly. Um, one there was we saw one woman whisper to another woman something. She ran away.
I tried
There
to
was
Crying.
follow.
Mhm.
and she was in hysterics.
Didn't want
Uh,
to talk to me, and tell me about what's wrong. So she went in her room, and so I went back to the group and said, "Hey, Renee, it's time for our favorite tool."
And so I engaged with the other person. They were giving signs of being not a regular person. They were being very blunt and very strange in their manner of speech, really not wanting to talk about anything in a more awkward way than just, you know, being randomly engaged by somebody. It's way too blunt. Um, and that's, yeah, we ended off and it's just like, all right, I'll go for king. I'll use everyone's favorite tool, the brass ear. Buy one today for only, I forgot the price. It's been so long.
Probably a
The
gold or something like that.
it might be silver. I
Oh,
don't.
maybe.
Anyway,
It's one or the
yeah,
other.
so we were about to get into. I was about to listen into the Miss crying to see. Oh, she's also a flesh warp. That was an interesting thing. Although
Yes.
we didn't
Also,
get.
it is a gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
or at least it's what your
that.
card says.
Oh, I bought the premium version. Actually, mine's
Oh,
a bronze ear. No. But yeah, so that was what was happening. I'm not sure what I think everyone else was just waiting on me. I don't know what
yeah.
everyone was.
We are at a reception. We are at a
Several
Yeah,
wedding.
we're
people are.
still in the room looking out, and you went down there so we don't have a bunch of sounds in the hallway to
Yeah.
make it noticeable
The
that you're
rogue is
listening.
roguing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
the rogue
crazy.
is roguing.
Past like 3 sessions, people have been calling me out of not being a thief. It's like, listen,
We're not doing
it's
things
hard.
horrible to
It's
be a
hard.
thief.
It's hard to thief max when you're on a hard schedule and you are a save the world type mission. Um, but yeah, there's also a few people that are upset with things that have been going on. The potato's sad because he's inept. Um, the rat suggested maybe you should try nutting up, and he's like, no, that's too hard. Um, so once again, you're gonna have to work on that one. Um, at this point, I might as well get another book and go over the freaky. It's the marriage counseling book. um, noting noting freaky Spudsy's progress. 25 pages of no progress. Um,
Yeah.
and Layla is upset that upset with the status of the relationship.
And then also, most recently, the thing that set her off was that Luke and Renee, quote unquote, got married on a job whenever you had to impersonate the bride and groom after killing them.
That was a really funny joke, but I didn't consider that canon.
For as long as we done with it, it might as
I
well
think
be.
Oh my
I was
god,
gonna
I
say
need
it's like
all
that
three of
was a
y'all
little
together.
it was a little too funny. that was like breaching out of our like half
It
and
was
half funniness and like going into like Konosuba territory of like ridiculous.
it was like just slightly too ridiculous to fit.
It's just all like, yeah, that's
I still consider it canon though, because that it adds a layer of nuance to Luke and Renee's past.
It's in the notebook. It's canon now.
strictly professional.
Um, the way I see it is y'all said it out loud. The NPCs responded to that thing you said with seriousness. Y'all didn't immediately add like, "Oh, that was like a joke. I didn't really say that." That happened.
I mean,
Okay, but if it turns into a runaway joke and I can't get a line in, and I talked about the joke in my regular voice as opposed to my character voice, but that's another thing.
But it
I'd
was
like to play.
David that did it.
either way, it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like it's actually like a serious plot point in our past. Like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
not gonna
god,
come up that you do like Oh, if only there
Unless
was a
you
way
bring
we
it
could pay
up.
taxes mutually.
Yeah,
It's
unless
it's
you
a
bring
plot
it up.
point in Tangela's new story that she's
Yeah.
writing.
It's not like I'm gonna go up to Renee and be like, "Hey, Renee, have
I
you
need a
like
divorce.
I
have
want
you
a
gotten
divorce.
have you gotten your W-2 yet? We need to file our taxes."
I'm doing that tomorrow.
Good. You're running out of time.
I know.
I could picture Renee putting on like a little pair of spectacles doing his taxes. The refund is massive. Anyway, I'd like to
The
listen to
refund
I'd
is-
like to listen to the hysterics, see what I can glean.
So
Gleam?
precisely whose door was it you're trying to listen in on? I can't really
The
remember.
flesh
The
warp.
one,
The one
the
with
one
the
you're
big
trying.
X on it that
Yes.
we marked.
Yeah, there was the
Yes.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you listen in and you hear the sounds of sobbing, and then why would she say that? It's just not like her at all. And
Oh,
that's
not
pretty much all you really get.
Oh. Alright, I'll come back.
What's the sitch?
Yeah, like whatever was said that woman said that was very much not like um the other one, but
Who was
just
the other
kind
lady again?
Random human. A lady. The one that
Yeah.
Renee was saying was extremely rude and looking a little sus.
It basically confirms what we already suspected of that person is probably like a doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the plan?
We have two people that we know are doppelgangers.
I think it's
Cool.
safe to say that the staff has been infiltrated.
Yep. I think it might be worthwhile to try to track down the captain and at least have a talk with him
Mm-hmm.
to see if he's showing signs of replacement. And if he hasn't, then we can at least let him know that, hey, we've got problems, help us out. And if he has been replaced, we nip this bud at the top and work our way down.
Mm-hmm. All right. Captain should be
Around here, assuming that he hasn't
somewhere.
left yet.
He probably
Yeah.
officiated the wedding.
Yeah, because that's what we were told before, that he was down at the wedding. So, oh, Captain!
Oh,
I look around.
Captain!
Is
I
he in
used the
here?
amazing tool called my eyes to locate the captain.
Exactly.
Pokes them.
He is currently, chatting with people, and he's right over there.
Nice. I'm going to go over to where he's at. I'm going to assume there is here.
Yes.
Cool.
What's your game
Lucky.
plan?
I've met him before. I'll know if anything's different.
Yang, was it?
Yes, it was.
Enjoying the festivities?
Yes. It was a very nice wedding, wasn't it?
I do say so myself.
That's good. That's good.
Sorry, I hate to break it to you. just drop it like stone cold on it.
Yeah, because in this group there's like me, the captain, and like how many other people?
Once you came up and started talking with the captain, I just turned and started just moving on, they're respecting
Okay,
that you're
cool.
talking to him.
Cool, awesome. So at that time, I'm going to move a little closer, put my arm around his shoulder, and say, Captain, not sure if you've been informed of this, but because before I say what I'm about to say, at least from everything I've heard so far, nothing seems amiss. Like he's very much the captain that I have spoken with days prior. Yes.
Is that what you think?
I would like to roll an insight or perception,
Roll ahead and roll
but
perception.
uh, that is my personal impression.
Sense motive, my beloved. Everyone's
Yeah, that's the words. Sense motive.
That is a roll.
That is a roll.
That is the conclusion you've come to, the one you said.
Awesome. I'm gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna like kind of tilt him away from like the rest of the people, so that way our back is to them, and just let them know like, hey, not sure if you have already heard or started to notice the signs, but some of the people on this ship are starting to be replaced, and the
Replaced.
yes.
As in,
Oh gosh, he really is dropping it stone cold.
Oh yes. We
thought you
don't
were gonna
have
be
time
like,
to wait.
I thought you were gonna be like, it's like, Captain, have you ever noticed anybody acting a little bit strangely, and then kind of like walk him into it? But it's just not like, Captain,
No.
people are dying and
No,
being
Captain,
replaced by
people are
bodies.
dying.
Keep going, though.
Yes.
Keep going.
So yeah, so replaced as in today you see the person, they're looking normal, they're their jovial self, and then the next day you see them, they're very rude and mute and just very much not acting like themselves.
I mean,
And
people have sour moods all the time. Why do you think they're being replaced?
uh well, you see, we found the dead body of the original.
Oh, you see, Captain.
Um,
Evidence.
Yeah.
You found a dead body?
Yes. Of a so remember that first day where we all were standing, actually sitting right here, in fact.
Oh
There
yes, I do
was,
recall.
yeah, and at our table there was the trip key that had a little too much to drink and was led
Yes, he's
away.
the son of some famous businessman, I believe.
Oh, my condolences. So yeah, we met him like a little bit later, and he was very much not acting like himself. And
Well, he did have quite a bit to drink.
yes, this is true. But as we were going around the ship, we ended up stumbling across his half-eaten dead body.
That's impossible.
And this is and then like hours later, the following day, was we saw him walking around the ship. So obviously a dead man, partially eaten even, cannot be up and walking around like everything is fine and honky dory. So yes.
See,
Yes.
what shall you propose we do?
That is a good question. That's what my friends and I are trying to figure out. I'll gesture towards the crew. Uh, and yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Have you explained the situation?
Yes. Uh, we're at the point where we try to figure out how best to deal with this.
All right, sir. Here's the details of what I have. And I go over the I I believe I made a sketch of what I saw. I might not have announced that.
I don't think you announced that.
Funny paper. We have the funny paper.
That
Yes,
is
this is
true.
true. Flash it. What were you trying to show?
Discreetly, we're in reception.
Yeah,
The
actually, shall we move to your office? Because
yeah,
this is gonna
exactly.
take a bit.
Yeah, like we should go to somewhere where people won't have a chance to overhear.
Yes. Let's go to my office.
Sounds good.
And there
So
might be
we
ears to
relocate there.
That is right here, essentially.
Oh, sick.
Easy. Boop.
Freaking, I try and gather the other people, I guess. Come on, guys,
Ow.
let's all go into the room.
Oh, I thought these were all pantries.
This is a pantry. This is
Yeah, they
kitchen.
were like,
This is kitchen.
yeah, I think it was like these two were kitchen.
He doesn't have like a dedicated office. He's really just taking you to like, a private spot essentially.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
I was about to say. There
Did
we
you do?
go.
So let's talk. What just explain the situation.
Okay, so here's what we've managed to figure out. When it comes to like we got the information about doppelgangers, right? So I can just
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
that was shared amongst. Okay, so with the way that we believe that these creatures are doppelgangers and they have the ability to transform into people that they end up consuming, it takes a while for them to fully be able to adapt to the memories and other mannerisms that in which they get from their victims. So as a result, during that transitory period, they end up acting very unlike the people that they are transformed as. As a result, they're very standoffish, cold, a bit rude, downright insulting at sometimes, um, very antisocial, um, very blunt, and seem to all have this sort of like monotone voice about them. Um, I don't really necessarily think that we have to show him. It's just like, oh yeah, this is what the trip key looks like, because that's just kind
Yeah, a dead body is a dead body.
Yeah,
That's
show
what
the
it
dead body.
is.
but
Was you follow me this way?
Dead body. I was like,
Uh,
who
Well,
has a dead
no, the
body?
picture. I doubt the body's still there.
Yeah, you're right.
We did end up um fighting one of the doppelgangers, and
It's at this point that you hear a knocking on the door.
Say the line.
I knew I was just like, here we go. I'd like to slide. It's like the slide over to the door, sneaky beaky.
Mhm.
I'd like to listen
Go ahead.
with the brass ear. Yippee! I don't roll initiative, not yet. um, soon. Um, hidden roll plus one item. I roll the thing. Man, I got question marks.
You don't
How
hear
lucky
anything.
am I?
Very.
What do I hear? I hope
You
so.
don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
All right, it's a fake. Get him.
Is there people?
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, someone knocked on the door. Obviously, like there's someone there. But
I'll just say like here.
I don't. I don't. I don't think that there's a peephole on this door. I just
no,
assume.
there's no. Oh, you said people. No, there's no people.
Yeah, I said peephole. Just
Um,
like I don't think so, but I can always ask. I'd like to.
I'll.
I like to.
I
Would
was
you
gonna say
like to
like
open
I
the door?
could. Yeah, I'd say like I'd like to open the door just because. If it is a hostile, I have a better tanking capacity.
You right. You right. Go get it,
Whoa,
champ.
are you gonna be meta about this? No, I'm just kidding. I freaking
It's
I
like
turn I turn over. I look at freaking. I look at Luke. I nod at him and I stand aside. Freaking.
I open the
Ready
door.
my weapon. Throw up my weapon. I'm
It
ready.
is gloom. That's not gloom token.
It
Why
was
did-
blue.
Oh.
Puts Layla's
Wrong
token down.
token jump scare.
Why did that? Sometimes I have no. Sometimes Foundry is such a.
Enigma.
It's an alien type level
The
confusing to
machinations
me.
of Foundry's mind is an enigma.
Yes.
Carton of
Pretty
milk
much.
falling over. Spilling everywhere.
Yes, it's blue.
So good.
Oh, hello.
Fantastic.
Legally distinct
I
plant.
don't think this is legally
monster.
distinct, actually.
No.
That's
We're
totally
in
a pumpkin whiskey.
trouble. Look, it's a plushie. It's a nondescript plushie.
Yeah, it's orange, just like an actual pumpkin should be.
Richard,
Yeah,
don't zoom in too much on
Zoom out.
that.
Richard, always keep them off screen.
All right, we got it. Problem solved.
Pixelate it. Pixelate it.
We'll leave it up to the viewer's imagination what the token looks like.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I suppose in a way. Bloom signals, and the woman you saw earlier walks out from right there. Roll her initiative.
Damn it.
Can't trust a damn gourd.
Oh, is it initiative time?
I said
Oh,
let's roll
that's-
initiative. Mhm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I misheard and I thought you said roll her initiative, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's
What?
also what I heard, and it's just like
I
I'm
also
pretty
heard
sure I
that.
know what was supposed to be said. Anyway, it's
Oh,
like
not society. Perception.
Oh.
There we go.
there we go. Yuan Ting
Yeah.
rolled her initiative.
Ah.
Give that to the NPC.
I'm not going next because I don't want to roll a 3.
Roll the 3. Roll the 3.
Oh, whoops.
I hate you people.
Yay.
You didn't roll a 3. You didn't roll a 3.
That's
I hate
true.
you. I hate you.
You have
Also,
a hero. You're
I
real
It's fine.
did
It's fine. All
the
right, 5.
timeline destabilization because I forgot to turn that off. So let me do what it says.
Question: which way does this door open?
Okay.
Oh wait,
All is well.
I see
Does
the
it work
doorknob
open-
now.
Is it open into
Okay,
the
you
person?
see it now? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't notice, and then right as I was saying the question, I was like, oh man, there's a doorknob there. My
Wait,
question
does it open
again.
in or out? I'm confused.
In.
Okay,
oh.
cool.
Oh, it's a pull. Okay.
It's a pull door.
So is the captain hostile?
The captain is a non-combatant.
Yeah,
The
we will be
captain's sitting
keeping him
back and he's like,
safe.
whoa,
I'm
what's
going
going
to
on?
be like,
Yay.
you
Ah, yes,
into this
everyone-
corner. I slide to the side.
I
We're keeping him
slide.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Spell strike. I'm kidding.
And then, and then the freaking enemy
Captain's right
throws a splash potion over there. I believe can I use stealth for my initiative? Can
Nope.
All right,
Okay.
combat's happening. Combat's happening. Get mad.
That
Where's your rage?
yeah, there it is.
There
Alright,
is your
deception
rage,
it
fine.
is. It's not as high. Oh my gosh. I can't even. We're not exploring, so I can't offer any bonuses. Oh well. Well, I go before Gloom, so
Yang Hairpin Faz. Also, it is Women's Month. Gain a hero point. You'd say.
Whoop whoop.
Oh yeah, I need to reset my count back to 1 because I did not use even one of those extra hero points.
Richie, it was Black History Month last month. Gain a hero point.
We take these.
all right. What do me and Luke get?
Father's Day. Go get a pet.
Father's Day happens in a couple of months, so you can hold on.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So first turn. What we're going to do, and why is the answer going to be?
You should bone shaker him in here, and then we all beat up on him.
Bone shaker.
Get in here.
I actually love that idea. Target cast with
You
the
think this is
3
a game?
action.
You think that you have a chance? Get in here. And then we do that thing from part 5 where they all.
course,
I
they
love
beat the
that
shit-
scene. It's so good.
Wow, barely succeeded.
It's completely unwarranted too, and that makes it so much better.
All right. Since you did only succeed, you get half this damage, and I will still try to move you 5 feet into Luke. Are you going to fall prone to avoid moving?
You can't move them into an occupied square.
Darn.
Do you want to move them backwards or?
Nah. He can stay right where he's at.
Okay. Roll
Here's
it.
the damage.
Not the worst.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Was that the 3-action variant too?
Yeah, that was a 3-action variant.
This woman is going to go here. Summon a Mumbele.
Oh, this is like their thing, I suppose.
This is their thing, yeah.
This is
Their racial weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like their standard armament.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to use Champion Sword.
Oh, yep.
And then attack said Mumbele.
This. Oh. Youch.
And this is why I decided to be upfront.
Mm-hmm.
No,
call.
I would have dodged it, bro. I'm reminded of the Venture Bros scene where it's just like, I have a large laser cannon pointed at your chest. It's just like, I could dodge it. He gets in the very next
I
scene
can
shows him
take it.
getting blasted across the freaking background. It's so
Dang.
good. The metal plate helped him not die. Anyway, look, this guy, I can stab him, right?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. He's right there, and I have a dagger, and I have my fists.
Ooh, a lesson in grouping.
I am going to. I wish I had AOE.
If only you did.
I mean, I do have, but that's a lot of property damage.
It's fine. You like people alive, not property intact.
There are people behind those thin doors.
Nah,
Also,
they
none
walked
of you have
away.
your weapons drawn, so you're getting
Gotta
action
live.
economy.
I literally said I drew my weapon. So
That's true.
I will give him that. I did hear that.
Okay, I didn't know that was my fault.
I was just all like, as soon as it was just like knock at the door, it's like I think I know what's going on here, and I
But
drew
I
my
will.
weapon, let him aside,
I will waste the action to draw my sword. So when it gets to my turn.
Anyway, here comes punch.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have targeted him.
that's it. Someone.
He's so kind.
Frost damage. Oop, 4
Bruised damage.
Pow.
Jesus.
Pow. And then the second attack is it uses map, so that's why I used the fist first.
Punch.
Punch and then stab. Die.
Mega stab.
Nice.
It's because this one actually has like the not as good critical, because critting with the punch makes them I think it's a saving throw, and then they end up getting slowed if they fail, so that just burns one of their actions.
You didn't use the right dagger there.
Oh.
You know
You
what?
did not.
Okay, so
We're just gonna reroll the damage.
all right. It was a max damage. It was a max damage roll on the sneak attack. The sneak attack can. Okay, let me pull this up so I know exactly which one.
You just drew the wrong dagger.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why is that? Well, this is all wrong. Okay. It's critical damage.
You didn't apply stick attack.
Yeah, oh yeah, there it is. It's critical.
That wasn't a crit.
I
I can just click double on this one though. There.
Yeah, there you go.
it
I got
Yay.
Beautiful.
We did it.
Bellissimo.
it
We did it.
should be more, but anyway, 2 actions left. The pain may continue. I'm gonna I'm gonna try and stab him again. That
No.
my targeting. Maybe it's because I drew a different weapon. One more time. Come on now. Yeah.
What was wrong with the first roll?
It wasn't targeting. I think.
Oh,
Is
okay.
what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my last action.
Okay.
Because I overwhelming combination, that gives me 2 attacks, and then I have 2 actions left. Stab. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. This one summons Mombele. Uses Champion's Song.
Oh, I forgot to battle cry. It's too late now.
And is going to attack the rat.
I'm in danger. Haha.
In danger.
Oh, Mombele! Use Mombele attack!
No, you can't hit me. You can't do that. Oh no.
Oh
Mombele
my!
attack!
You're
No,
actually
It
in
was
danger.
super effective!
Oh shit!
He got
Oh,
angry.
God.
He got angry that I critted, so he had to crit me back.
The
I take-
Ratata is down. The Ratata is down.
Hey, I'm no Ratata. I'm
Here's
scary
eradicate.
rat. Insert here.
Bloom use slash. It's it's super effective.
No.
5, go!
5.
Five
man,
use
I
this
choose
sucks.
you 5.
Leshy is small. 5 can stand in Leshy space. Yes.
No.
Fuck.
5 can move through Leshy space, but not stay
Yeah.
in it.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, move him like right there.
5 can tackle.
5 can share rage.
There you go.
Bank. Ooh, nice.
And then 5 will fuck. He doesn't have like ranged shit. Is there a
And 5 end up moving here.
well, because he would have to move through Luke to do that, right?
You can move through people, you just can't end your turn in their square.
Oh, okay. In
Yeah.
that case,
Scoot, scoot, boogie.
Good.
Boot scoot boogie.
and then, but
That would be the case if it wasn't for
That's Spetsy.
this.
Whoa,
move action. Fair enough.
that's crazy.
Go,
Okay.
Mondaily attack. Use Mondaily.
That's not a crit though, so he still.
That was on
gets
Renee, but it doesn't
What?
matter.
I was gonna say.
I hate how
Oh, yeah.
targeting. If I have to
it's
untarget
the
someone.
it's the same AC, so it doesn't really matter.
Go, Mondaily attack. Use Mondaily.
Oh, they both burned.
Oh,
their
they both
reactions.
did it. All right.
Quick, everybody, start running around them in order to flex that they can't use their reaction.
Like for real.
All right. Then for his third and final action,
Crushing blow.
fucking die.
Fucking die.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
that-
considered off guard. I love gang up. Gang up is such a good feat.
Oh.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
That poor door.
That poor property damage.
I said die. I didn't say who was gonna die.
That is true. You should have specified.
Who dies, man?
All right. Who takes the damage?
I'm not
Melee
anywhere near
attack.
there.
That's not gonna hit anything.
Okay.
He's just gonna eat complete shield.
He's just going to not have a fun time.
If it were a
We
ranged
cannot-
attack, that is how that works, though.
We cannot get off this boat fast enough to get the poor man his brand
His
spanking
arm.
new arm.
He needs that dynamo.
So bad.
Even if
That-
it
that's
costs
a-
him an arm and a leg.
That would be really funny.
I don't want to lose my leg. I already lost my arm and my eye. Not in that order.
Well, that's his third.
That's the reverse order. That's yep.
Yeah. I know. Okay, go ahead, go on.
What can I do here? The door's already crowded enough as it is. First things first, though. I'm using this. I am activating my aura. Targets. This poor thing has got like 5 targets on it already.
Yes.
It's right in front of the doorway. It's going to get beaten.
It's gonna get its ass beat.
Yes.
Let's see. Who is in need of health or healing?
I
I
mean,
kind of got crit.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
I'd love
rat.
it.
The rat does.
Personally, I'd really love it, but you know, I'm mad chillin'. I still have 87 health.
Ah, Jesus.
What's up?
Hmm. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Mhm.
I can center it because it'll be 30 feet.
Oh, is that GIF supposed to be the start of the encounter?
Yes.
Probably gonna be a bit too big.
There's no such thing as too big.
Oh yeah, that's human resources. I remember that. That was a good episode.
Well, that's going in out of
Jesus!
context.
Holy shit! Okay, that is a. I'm gonna throw that off screen. Oh, holy balls! That's massive. Okay. I will use this. And it's going to be healing. So saw that pop up.
Rat is short for Rathu.
Hey, not so loud.
Yeah.
Killa, welcome to the party.
Hey!
We're killing doppelgangers.
Doppelgangers. I hope we're killing doppelgangers. Maybe these people just like the.
Let's hope not.
Nah, this Gordleshies
Nah,
aren't
they
compliant like
they
this.
pulled out their freaking. They pulled out their weapons. Like it's
Alright.
self.
Maybe they're just really aggressive cosplayers.
And I am
Oh my
targeting
gosh.
Renee with
reason.
this.
Okay.
Damage dealing spell. No.
No, it's actually
Yes.
a healing spell.
Let's see it.
Or really a healing one.
Oh,
Called
there it
Dash
is.
of Herbs.
Stick.
Yes, and since I chose injuries, you increase the dice to a d10 instead of a d8.
Ooh.
Oh, so I.
So
So
you can regain
3d10
8
plus 4? Is that what
Yes.
it is?
Yep, 3d10 plus 4.
That's
so I
pretty
roll
good.
those? Wait, is it something that I need to invoke?
No. You click the dice now.
Wow, impressive.
Quite good.
Yeah, we
Thanks.
we reworked the character, so I got rid of one of the elements that I had
Mhm.
Take a
and
look.
ended up getting some new ones.
Me,
Or-
it is
Nice.
I.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to blind gloom.
Yeah, my favorite cantrip. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hooray!
Usually doesn't happen.
Cool,
It's
and
because
Nibbles
Nibbles
next
is
to him.
here. Yeah.
So they are feared.
Right in
Fine.
one.
Friend one.
This man
Alright,
no
you
longer
got
wants
two
to
more?
be here anymore.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this to work.
I didn't think I could
No.
score.
I know it almost never works first try. You can blind
don't
the
know.
other one.
You
I
can.
don't
so
know. I usually
confused
never
now.
get this far.
This is true. You can target the other one.
Yeah, you can blind the other one. You can phase bolt the guy you just blinded. So.
You did lower their AC.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's try face bolt.
Yeah.
Because I'm not feeling lucky on the other one.
Yeah, like you're right there, and they're in range, so you have
Yeah.
the perfect opportunity
Roll damage.
Nice.
to make maximum efficiency out of your
Roll.
actions. You need to move.
A lot of caltrops.
14. Definitely wouldn't want to put a foot on that. Ouch. Take that
Go ahead,
machine
Yeah.
then.
for life.
All right. So,
Nice.
Hey,
how?
Killa said use the power of bonds. You know what you have to do.
All right. I cast Warding Bond.
Yeah.
But how hurt is the Fakemon looking?
They are bloody.
Okay. I am going to cry. No.
Yeah.
That's cool. Crying is a free action.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Aboo.
Crushing blow.
A fun
Kill
fact:
him.
kissing someone takes one action. Do with this information what you will.
Is it considered a manipulate
I will
action?
do-
Yes, it is a manipulate action.
I had a
That's super
feeling.
funny.
Get struck.
Imagine trying to kiss somebody and they reject you with
Reactive
the reactive
strike.
strike. That's really good.
I am going to. Oh God, how much property damage am I willing to
You're
inflict
gonna
here?
draw your weapon.
We're on a boat.
Just don't sink
Please
the ship.
remember we're on a boat.
Yeah.
We are on a boat.
Right. I draw my weapon. It was already drawn on my character sheet, but I'll
Mhm.
just say I
For
only have
the
two actions.
for posterity, yeah.
I will. You know what? We'll devastating spell strike.
Oh my
Um.
gosh.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm not an arcade cascade.
No.
Fuck it. We'll just regular spell strike.
Mhm.
Targeting the lady.
Mhm.
And we are going to spell strike electric arc.
Wow.
So they need to make a save, and I need to schwacker.
They do not get to make a save.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember you make your attack, and if it hits,
Ah.
They just fail.
Mm-hmm.
this is Spell Strike's lovely all or nothing working.
Hell yeah. 6d4.
Oh.
That then arcs to the
Oh.
next person, and then my attack.
Sheer attack damage. Nice.
Back.
That's my turn.
Yang here.
All right. So, sounds like we want to remove the gloom from the board. So I cast Shadow Blast, blowing up this entire area. Not really.
Nuke the
That's
ship.
insane.
There's just a fucking a hole in this in the corner of the ship.
One of those things where it's like it's a far shot of the freaking thing, and it just has like a big black cloud of an explosion.
Exactly.
And after a second, like you hear like a
Uh, hit him with my everyone's favorite
red
Divine Lance. Fool that I
Ooh,
am, did not do the other funny, but it's fine.
So-
It hits, so here's this damage.
Shazam! Look at it. Nice.
Okay. And for the final action, hmm, hmm, I guess I'll just draw my crossbow.
The human one is gonna use Celestial Might.
Oh
It's gonna target and Mumbede.
no! Oh no!
Go!
Hot
Celestial Might
dang.
crit. Take 58.
Oh fuck.
That's 5.
5 jumps
Dang
in
it.
front of it.
Oh,
No!
man. I didn't even get hit and I still took damage.
Man, that curse working in full overdrive.
Right?
Renee.
Cool. Perfect setup for me because the guy is scared.
True.
Mm-hmm.
He's all feared.
He's feared. Also, there's people next to him, so he's still off guard. This is I have to make sure that I always do this. I forgot to do that. Oh my gosh. I forget about utilities I have. Okay. I'm gonna punch first. Here comes the punch. Shazam! That's dang it. Oh well. Okay. Well. Here comes the stab. Wow, okay. Well,
There went the stab.
it could be better, could be worse. Here, it's the damage type. That's what's dragging it down. No. One more time.
One more.
That's my turn.
Gloom is
Started off strong, faded instantly.
A one-hit wonder.
Gloom is going to use Celestial.
But will he be able to make
Gloom is going to attempt to attack me. So they will make
it's like a DC 5 check, right?
DC 5.
Yeah, like it's a fairly simple check. There's a higher one that I don't remember the name of. Dang it. That's very
They're going to get
fast.
to attack Luke.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Go, Mom Billy.
Not getting crit, thank goodness.
Probably won't matter.
Like 26. Life. And
5.
fear takes time.
5 is going to spend uh let's see here. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna spend 2 actions to because the celestial might is that
Is a magic effect.
okay, cool. Yeah, so he's definitely gonna mage hunter gloom.
Mhm.
So
Magic's bad. So are you.
so stupefied 1 and take this bonk. And then second attack.
Which one was beneath a fourth?
Wait, what's up?
Hurts, I believe.
Hurt. The gloom is now hurt.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Then
Bloodied, flagging, hurt.
cool. Then last one is just gonna be second attack. Miss. All right, that's his turn.
You won. For reference, you won. Luke looks like he's a foot in got a foot in death's door.
God damn it.
You guys hit like
Yes.
a bitch.
Yes.
I'm not dead yet, and that really says something about your damage output.
The frog almost killed me in one turn, and yet the two of you can't do shit. Weak.
I'm going to look forward to watering the ocean with your blood.
The fucking
Cringe.
ocean already has water in it. You're stupid.
He's right, you know.
A better threat would have been, I look forward to feeding the sharks with your body.
In fact, out here, the sharks will come to you. Just fly in.
Alright, here. We're gonna do
Sky shark.
we're gonna do dash of herbs for Luke.
It does. Which mode are you picking?
Injuries.
I'm assuming it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's gonna be injuries unless I'm told otherwise, because I can also treat
You
these
can
other
treat like
things
pretty
too.
much every status condition with us. So.
Yes.
Pretty good.
So do I hit the dice button?
You get the D10s because it's
I'd say it's Lyra's privilege to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know who hit button.
Yeah,
who hit
I was
button.
wondering
I'll
why
hit
I
it.
rolled it before. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Nice 20.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
that good shit.
hold on, let me see if I need to actually be.
You could.
Hold on. I am okay. I just needed to double check this one particular thing. Where is fucking
You
Luke?
did the other one you got. Yeah.
No, I was looking for where the fuck is Luke. Oh, ignore that. I did not realize I was still on that particular thing. Move over here to Luke, and I will also give you an Ocean's Balm. Yes. And you gain resistance to fire for 1 minute. 2 resistance to fire
Is
for 1
there
minute.
any reason you can move not as an action?
Huh?
Remember, movement costs an action.
Oh,
Movement,
yeah.
yeah, movement's an action.
No,
so-
unfortunately, I was right here in this corner. So unfortunately,
I see.
and this
Okay.
requires touch.
Unfortunately,
That can be your action. Move forward. I can do the next round of healing.
Oh, yeah. I'll move forward, and there we go.
Alright.
Now I will say real quick, for the 2 that I already did dash of verbs to, for 10 minutes you can't get it again.
okay.
Singular.
Classic.
They are dishonoring the Leshy name by existing. It's your duty to fix that.
How dare you not be a sassy gourd? But I'm not going
Dare
to
you
often.
ask of another?
You said they were hurt?
Yes, they are beneath a 4th HP.
Phase bolt.
Phase bolt.
Bam.
Yeah.
Go.
Yay.
Well then.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pointy.
Not bad. They're critical.
Very close. Very close.
Oh, I have a thing.
For your last Hamon.
I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of single action options.
It really doesn't.
Shield.
Sounds good.
Yippee!
Okay.
Everyone's favorite.
Yay.
Hooray!
Very nice.
Look.
All right.
And Nibbles hops on Luke. I shall give you emotional support.
Thanks, little buddy.
Good. You're closer to the enemy for me to blow them up. Good job.
Do it.
Luke
I can
will be
take it.
remembered.
Madam, maybe that won't be the best option.
I will use an action to recharge spell strike.
Yep.
And then I
You
am
will
going.
let do it.
I'm going to then. Shit, because. Fuck it. I'm gonna use one action to strike the gloom.
Mhm.
Good roll.
Damage. Beautiful. Second action to strike this person. Yeah, I'll re-roll it using a hero point.
Okay.
Or no, never mind. I won't.
Just gonna let it go.
I'm just gonna let it go because it's my
Sometimes
second
Times
attack.
in life,
So
we must let things go.
Yang hairpin files.
All
One
right.
creature left.
So seeing that my boy is looking the extra rough,
He's not looking
and,
good.
and I also promised that I would in fact heal him. So here's this 2-action healing versus living.
Bro, you gotta fulfill your
Those are high numbers.
contractual obligation.
oh, hello.
Use the
I-
5th rank slot for that.
That, yeah.
It better be good.
That ought to do it.
Yeah, one more action.
All right, so for the last action, change my target to that lady.
Mhm.
And remember that crossbow I said that I drew?
I do.
Bang!
Subtle foreshadowing.
Exactly.
Nice.
And it hits. You love to see it. Pretty good. I'll take it.
Okay. Um. Just going to target Luke. Use Celestial Light.
Oh man.
And Mumbere.
Man, he just healed all that damage, and you're really gonna try and take that from him?
Yes.
They're going to use their once per day feature.
Uh-oh.
Born Lucky. This is going to do critical damage.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, I know what I have to do.
Take 68.
And
Wow.
then don't actually take that.
Just gonna
Delay
delay the
consequence.
consequences. Yeah.
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 All right. Just remember
mean-
the number 68.
Yep. Noted.
One off from greatness.
Go ahead, Renee.
Okay,
Get out there.
my turn.
Don't forget to taunt her because nothing happened.
What? What?
I was saying don't forget to taunt her because quote unquote nothing happened as far as she can see.
I always envisioned it as like the like a time stop occurs, and then like you rewind the time, but like it still remembers that he got hit.
Yeah.
You rewind him to a past point.
I feel like it's a King
Yeah.
Crimson thing
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
skip past the damage, and then later
It
when
just
it
catches
comes its
up all
turn,
of a
it just
sudden.
freaking pops up. Actually, it would be more like Bites the Dust. Anyway, enough. Too many
Yes.
JoJo references. We've reached the quota. Congratulations, we did it, everyone. Well, as much as I would love to hit her through the wall does exist. It does obscure.
There is a wall
the
there.
vision, so that means that I'm gonna have to do.
Move
have to
like
do
there.
something. Yeah, I
I've
can.
already got
Yeah, I
one
can do
rodent on my shoulders. I can't support another.
Oh, I know the problem.
That's yeah. So he's dead.
There we
He
go. Now
turned
it
into
actually
acid.
casts.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah. So I yeah. Gang up will still happen, so I don't need Scout's Charge, which means I'll move. Hello. I will do. You know what? It's been a while. I'm gonna call him out. Freaking. Uh, all th- all that struggling for nothing. You're next. Unfortunately, I don't get my +2. Let me target the creature. Correct mundo. I'd like to use my lovely intimidation. I accidentally used the attributes thing again. It's pain. Well, no, no.
Nope.
There we go.
25.
Oh, that fails.
Oh well. I can still do this.
Sure.
Aha, you're open. Cool. Here comes the attack. By the way, I forgot to do this before. So takes 28. I hit off guard creature, deals damage. Congratulations. That creature is now enfeebled 1. And then I'm going to stibbity stab.
Bitty
That's
stab.
only- Stibbity stab. Here comes the crab.
You got one more? Actually, no, you don't.
Moved, intimidate, attack. That is my turn.
5.
5.
I was not hasted this
Moves forward.
You're
First
stupid,
action.
and I'm going to chop your head off.
Or,
I'm going to turn it off. So
yes.
Do it. Oh. Only stupefied.
Double
Still
sixes.
very good. Nice. This was Chaos Orb, you'd roll again.
And that is 5's turn.
1.
Hell can I do? Ah, I am in no. Well,
You can heal Luke.
Well, I'm
She really can't
I'm-
with the thing.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
really?
good on health.
Yeah.
I'm 11 for off total.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You took the massive healing. But yeah, like actually, we're all pretty good on health right now. I think
Yeah.
you might just step to the left, try and
Try to,
blast.
try to blast her. Meep.
Okay, that's enough healing. Now take this damage.
Yeah, that's enough of the healing. Can I see her through the door? No.
The door is
You can see
Off
her.
its hinges.
this
Okay.
way.
Okay. Well, I'm just making sure if I can see her or not.
Hmm.
There is a Luke in the way, but that's only a +1 bonus to the AC.
Alright, so it's gonna be a 2-action blast. Fire. Sorry, Luke.
Fine. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I am
Make the roll. Let's see.
I
Let's
am
see how this
100% sure.
That's
Yeah.
a crit.
Sometimes you just simply
Oh,
believe
shit.
in each other, and it's rewarding.
I just realized I forgot
Yeah.
to add her to my hit thing.
Well, you definitely.
Well,
I
I mean,
know.
It don't matter.
You can reroll if you want. That's fine if you want to fix it.
No.
Yeah.
You can
You're
still
not
target Aaron
dodging
for
this
rolling the
damage.
No. He's not. Because I can also activate my impulse direction with this too, I think. Yes.
Nice. We love more damage. That's 2 8s. Nice. That's
Oh,
Oh,
Christ.
and she
As
melts
she's
away.
like dying and the last little bits of light left in her eyes, I just say, "See, chum for the sharks."
I'd like to try and spit in her eye if it's still there.
There's nothing.
It's just the
There's
eye.
nothing left of her.
It's the only thing that's left. It's the eye. It gets spit on.
It hurts the acid.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Why are we
Luke
like this?
immediately keels over like, "Oh god, oh fuck." Okay, I'm
Alright.
glad she died before this
Alright.
happened.
Quick,
Is it
kill
okay?
him.
Oh god,
yeah,
that hurts so bad.
Oh,
Is it
God.
okay, man?
Yeah, we saw it the first time. That looked really nasty.
I got hit by that
Exactly.
3 times. 3 times today.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I'm tanky, he says.
Yeah, and he was fine.
He's still
Fine.
alive.
Watches him keel over.
He's literally like gripping his stomach. He's like, "Oh god."
Why did
know.
I do this? Why do I do this to myself?
Why did
It's
that
okay,
make
Luke.
the
Just
seasickness
focus on
worse?
the rocking of the boat.
Oh my
Okay, yeah,
gosh.
that'll do it. Like, rocking in a cradle, right? Soothing.
Back and forth, shaky, shaky.
We never had cradles, bro.
Immediately
Oh
slaps
my
him in the back.
I
gosh.
read it in a book somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
I immediately slap him in
Oh
the back.
gosh.
As
Back during
hard
the
as I
library
can.
job.
Oh god, I'm just gonna. He goes and just like sits in the corner.
Yeah. And then now that combat is over, and you've caught your 68 damage.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, do you believe us now?
Yes,
my
there's
goodness. You,
outstanding evidence for you, Captain.
I truly can't believe this. Honestly, it's a bit hard to put into words.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to sense motive.
Hmm.
Good
What if
call.
he's actually the ringleader and he's been around long enough to be fully integrated? Anyway, it's a perception, right?
You're fairly confident that even if he was a shape changer, that he wouldn't try anything, having seen that y'all like pretty dominantly won.
Mhm.
You're right.
We've established ourselves as the winning party in this altercation.
We in fact have T-posed on him.
To challenge us is mere folly.
That's to the conclusion you came to. It just simply doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You know who's sussy?
Yeah.
The damn
next?
detective.
Oh my gosh.
I think that the detective was just so used to people like jumping at shadows.
He didn't take us seriously at all. I saw them
Uh,
dump that poor gourd leshy.
We didn't really have that much hard evidence for that. It was at night, so you like it was really dark. You don't have dark vision. Could have just been them throwing like garbage.
It was small person shape. You of all people should have been concerned too.
I'm gonna turn
They
to
were
the
just throwing away
captain
their yards from it.
and
Yeah.
inform him of the context of this argument of
See,
basically what started this whole investigation into doppelgangers is because one night our dear friend Tangla was
No.
feeling restless and went out to the deck to get some fresh air and saw a small body being tossed overboard.
I guess
Very
technically it was
concerning.
Zach that was body
then we
shape.
can't trust anyone. And he starts running this direction.
He
Oh
starts
god.
running which direction? He starts
Uh,
running
he's
through
towards the
us?
door.
Yeah.
He's
No,
not going to
don't
be able
go.
to
We
get
have to wait
through
for
us.
Ben.
How did he get through two people?
He didn't, so we stop him, obviously.
Okay.
You
As soon as
stopped
he
him
makes
is
a
the thing.
break
He
in.
ran
Oh,
that
okay,
direction. I didn't
good.
say he went that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hold
So
on
you,
just a minute. Hold
I
yourself,
can't
man.
trust anyone. We have
You,
to kill everyone on the ship. That's the
I'm
only way to
about
be safe.
smack this man, smack, smack.
Oh my god, no. Just slap him across the face.
There's a way to distinguish them.
look, there's a simple.
No.
Oh my
Smack, smack.
god.
I
One,
already said it before. You probably forgot due to the whole entire active fighting in front of you.
the
Freaking little.
weird behavior in the clothes.
Well, you
Yes.
said they could get normal.
But the
It takes a
clothes!
week.
Yeah, it takes time for that.
They
We
don't
can
change
find them
clothes,
all.
right?
No?
No, they do not change.
Yeah, the clothes.
That too. If we end up finding anybody with damaged, excuse me, damaged clothes, and then they also fit the same behavioral patterns as I discussed before, and I'll give them a reminder of
Yep.
antisocial, short answers, very abrupt, tries to just leave at any given opportunity when being engaged in conversation, etc., etc. All of that fun, lovely jazz. Um, is there any other distinguishing factors we have besides, they can't replicate clothes and their just general behavior?
That's
I think that's the
basically
main
it.
thing.
I would like to make one more religion check and like see if anything else that we are forgetting or didn't remember in the initial uh thought.
Mhm.
Religion. Go forth. Conquer. I want it. Well, actually, hold on. I have a funny thing.
27's pretty decent.
27 is pretty decent, but it could be higher.
You want to
But
make it a
you're right.
30?
It would
You're
get
telling
much
me?
higher.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's that funny thing? Nudge the scales. That's not the right one. No.
I'm glad I remembered to use debilitating strike. It's a new thing.
No, that's hero casting.
Is that once per turn? Or
Those are for
you can't
saving
stack
throws.
penalties. That's the thing.
In time. Hmm, is the thing that I am thinking of. Oh, it's probably over here in the feats. Not this one, but Yes, void our fate. Okay, I will stick with this. Let me know if I failed the check.
Mhm.
I will upgrade it as a reaction
You
because
pass.
that's my.
You know everything you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will confirm that everything that you listed is everything that we know and can know about them.
It's pretty much like the distinguishing features
Yep.
while they're disguised. With that, it's very simple. It can be a very simple process. The main problem is making sure not to cause a widespread panic. Because if you start running around talking about how people are being replaced, the hysteria will spread and things will get chaotic, and that is exactly the sort of situation that the enemy wants. People are running around like headless chickens. It's quite easy to take people and put them into secluded areas and then be able to have a new doppelganger infiltrate the masses.
Yeah.
I see.
Are there any places in the ship in which a large amount of people could perhaps hide that wouldn't normally be there?
No,
I'm
there's no
thinking stuff
place.
like, hmm?
There's no place I could think of.
I was thinking like engine rooms, boiler rooms, like those places might have places where things could hide away. But anyway,
Or really just do a search for in all those places where not a lot of foot traffic is because that's where the dead bodies could be stashed.
exactly.
Because fun fact, the trip key body was found in the back rooms on the other side.
Mhm.
So, um,
Yes.
assuming that they don't immediately toss him overboard.
Everyone, I heard quite the commotion. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, that's
What?
Oh
right. He
god, it was
exists.
terrible.
What
He's
happened?
Examines clothes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, is this the man, the myth, the legend?
This is Augustus.
All right, good.
I was gonna say it's like we don't have any like record of what Augustus was like before to really compare to him, and he's still the way he is, so
Yep.
seems fine.
Quick, come in,
We
come in. We have much to discuss.
we got
Yeah,
Yes.
you
attacked.
right.
You got attacked. Tell me more.
Yeah, did you see those holes that you had to step over to get in here?
Indeed, I did.
Yeah.
They're caused by the enemy that we're currently facing. Apparently, this cruise has been infiltrated by doppelgangers.
And passengers.
Doppelgangers, you say?
Are
That's not
you
good.
are you familiar with the creature?
Very familiar, in fact.
Is there anything that you could tell us about them that we don't already know? And then we go over like the thing. Takes them about a week to convert. Odd behaviors. Have to eat somebody in order to absorb their whatever.
I don't know any more than what you just said myself, unfortunately.
Alright, seems like we've reached the limit on our information then. But we were discussing with the captain, trying to form a plan of action on how to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. I believe Jangir was saying was jumping off of the thought I had about rooms that are out of the way that perhaps things could be stored, like bodies perhaps, or any untransformed doppelgangers.
Perhaps a search of the entire ship is an order then.
Yes.
But we
Hold on,
must
we
be
can't search the
discreet.
entire ship. It'll cause pandemonium.
Exactly. That's what I was just saying. We have to be discreet.
Exactly. That's why we start with the areas that don't involve people's rooms.
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
It's about dinner time.
It's about
Oh,
dinner
wow.
time.
What if we hold a dress code event?
Yeah. You have to wear clothes that aren't torn or bloodstained. There's a handful of people who aren't here right now. That's strange.
Could work. Like they
Uh,
have to wear a ribbon or something.
Wait,
A lot of these rich people have ribbons.
Angela, what if we have it to where they have to wear torn or bloodstained clothes? Then everyone who shows up, it'll be like, oh, like you're clearly like you're one of the doppelgangers.
well, as much as that would probably work, at the same time, people hearing such a thing would cause a little bit of concern.
Well, isn't anyone that was
And
concerned with doppelganger?
We don't want to cause him. We don't want to cause.
we don't want to
any
cause mass hysteria.
mass
Shot in the-
concern that
Shot
might
in the
evolve
dark.
into hysteria.
Shot in the dark. Is there like a list of passengers and list of crew members?
Yes, actually.
There is, yeah.
5,
Yep.
the list.
Cool.
Yeah, I stole this.
Last ship I was on
Excuse
had
me.
drills where where everyone had to like gather and safety precautions and whatnot. We just stage one of those and cross-reference the list with everyone who's present.
An evacuation drill
Exactly.
for the lifeboats.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a great
I can get with
idea.
that.
Good job, Luke. Smart thinking.
That way too, and Luke kind of like stands up. It's like if the doppelgangers are present, it forces them to be here unless they reveal their identity.
Exactly. Anyone who doesn't end up showing up, we can go try and find their rooms, and then if they're holed up in there, well, we can try and detain one, perhaps get it to divulge something.
Exactly. So,
We can have everybody stay on the upper deck towards the front until everyone's accounted for.
Mhm. with that being said, can someone please heal me?
No, die.
With that being said, you get to die.
Freaking
You
huge
on?
gash.
Do the thing. You have my support.
Yay! Let's do the funny.
Yeah,
Let me make
scooch
sure
on
I
over there.
let me make sure I click on
Boy.
the correct one.
Oh no, he
Who else
died.
is injured?
Oh shit,
I
that's the wrong
am.
Renee's.
thing to click. I am sorry. Do not do anything with that. I clicked the wrong button.
I'm hurt. I have 3 hull damage inflicted on me at the moment.
Wait, hold on. Where is Luke? Luke, get your ass over here.
Oops.
You
He's
dealt
dying.
damage to me. Now I'm gonna starve.
Oh, I'm gonna
Alright, hold on.
die.
I'm gonna implement this thing.
People are dead when they die.
Whoa.
People die when they are killed.
Also, I never turned off my channel elements either. I don't normally turn that off right away either.
We're all just like frostbite, like starting to bite at our fingers.
No, I mean the thing is that my channel elements, unless I actively use one of those things, it usually is just constantly on after a fight for a little bit.
Makes sense.
Like a subtle chill.
All right,
Something.
I pat you on the back. Heal this 5d8.
Here you go, Luke. You can be better. That's a lot.
Here you
That's
go,
pretty
Luke.
good.
How much more do you need?
Another 30
Uh,
something.
Another 49.
All right, another
Oh.
round of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did have other damage.
Oh God, I can't.
And?
Lotion's bomb, I decline main too.
Yeah. You can still treat his wounds.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
not. It wasn't implied to that. It was spelling. I meant to finish with can't spell.
Mm. Spelling hard.
Yeah, spelling is hard. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Stuff, stuff, stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff.
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 Stoof.
Consult the annals.
Huh. That's funny.
God damn it. Oh. And how much of your do I get, Yangir?
It's a +1.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Damn,
cool.
it's
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have the natural medicine one too from the background. Add that +1. Okay. Cat. Oh, it won't let me go over. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Damn.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know. I think that I might not heal the full. Yeah, was that were we the only 2 people hurt? Oh yeah, 5 got hurt.
Yeah.
Take
It
the
was
healing.
it was a bottlenecked fight,
I did.
so
I think one more person can take it.
Oh yeah, what's that? The higher difficulty check that you went for, or just the regular?
I just clicked the buttons for that because for whatever reason I don't have the macro for just to roll for that, so I have to make that.
Oh, if you go up to the compendium pack and search for treat wounds, you can grab the macro and put it in the little hot bar at the bottom.
For
That
treat
way.
wounds.
Mm-hmm. And then
I
whenever
have
you
it.
click
I
it,
actually
you
have it
get,
in there.
yeah.
That's what I clicked. Yeah.
Well, if you have the actual macro, it will ask you all the questions of, hey, do you want to do the tougher DC? Are you a master? And all those
There you
fun
are.
things. Yeah.
I need to reorder my hot bar.
Same. I need to reorder it too.
I use my fist now.
Ooh.
Right?
No, I just found I found a feat that I might try to snag later.
Nifty.
Yes.
All right. So we
Anyway,
did it.
back to the thing.
Time to plan our emergency planning thingama get together thing.
Our SOS drill?
Yeah. That sounds good.
I think
like
the smart thing to do would be to have as much as I don't want to split the group, when we do the drill, it's probably better to have 1 or 2 people searching the ship for doppelgangers that are lagging behind while the rest of the group attends the drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just finding dead bodies that haven't been thrown overboard yet or whatever.
Exactly.
There's the
I like that
investigation
plan.
team, and then there's the escort team.
Yep.
I
That sounds
think
good.
the 2 best suited for that are going to be the fastest people in the group. Renee, I think you're probably on search duty.
I'm a fast cat.
I was going to say either Yangir or 5.
Yeah.
So
My speed is 40.
You have Younger and Renee. That's a good team. We need to have
5 is 30. So
you can have a clean split if you want.
yeah,
Yeah. We could do that.
split it half and half.
Mhm. That way, both halves have at least one healer,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and yeah, so investigation team, escort team.
Mm-hmm.
This man's also here.
Yep.
That is
And,
true.
and he can help for corralling the people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd say, given his natural charisma,
Yes.
and obvious book smarts, he's pretty well suited for the actual tallying and arranging of the group. So,
Mhm. All right.
5. Can I have that? Because you said someone said 5 has the list of like passengers and stuff.
I think
Correct.
so. I think that we've never like taken it from him. We've just kind of reviewed it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I'll ask 5 if I can hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, here you go, bro.
Thank you. If shit starts getting crazy, I'm going to I mean, you'll be able to tell because a lightning bolt's going to strike the boat. So,
You right. We should do it out on the top deck or something like that
mhm.
Yeah,
on a
it's
clear
easy.
day.
You can hear the thunderbolt hitting if he engages, and you can hear me scream battle cry.
That's true.
Everyone
do
has something pretty
Flashy and loud.
noteworthy and
Mhm.
yes. Uh
Huh?
Oh, I don't have anything like that.
5, when you get angry, if you
Mhm.
if you get into a fight and you get angry, I just need you to yell as loud as you possibly can.
You mean like
Yeah, like that, except a lot louder. But don't do it right now.
Imagine if you get into the next fight you get into, imagine the person you're fighting is 3.
oh, I wouldn't say anything to him.
Okay,
It's a big
if you
He's
get
bad
got you
wizard.
there.
if you get into a fight, 5, brother dearest,
Yeah.
one of your hits needs to just hit the boat as hard as you possibly
Oh
can.
Wait,
yeah, yeah. I
hold
can
on,
do
hold on,
that.
Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up,
hold on,
hold up.
hold on. I'd
Wait,
like to
hold
move.
on.
I'd like to move aside. I was just all like, I'd like to go. 5.
Yeah, yeah.
The next time that we have a fight, I need you to imagine that stupid ice bitch, the one that made you fight that
Our sister.
Yeah.
reflection. Remember the hate that you felt towards her for
Mhm.
having the audacity to do such a thing. And with
Yeah.
that welling up inside of you, you should be able to make quite a rancorous war cry.
Yeah.
And I'll nod and everything, putting my hand on his shoulder and everything. All right, good. I'll freaking look around. All right. All right, who's going to protect the captain?
I'll stand next to the captain and be like, I'll just be his bodyguard for the time being.
What do I do?
Um, you're small. You can run through the crowd and kind of get a better look at things.
I'm gonna poke people in the ankles and see how they react.
Good
I
enough.
was going to
I
say
don't think
you
that's
could
very.
check-
I don't think that's very good of you to do,
you could be
Tangela.
you could be checking people's clothing because it can be torn into various places, and it's quite strange to have someone bending all the way over to try and check somebody's pant legs.
Nibbles, you have a good sense of smell, don't you?
Right, in fact.
I would say, Tangela, you look for tattered clothes. Nibbles, you smell blood.
Yes, sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay.
Um, Yuan Ting,
Yeah.
unless there's something you can think of that you want to do, I would just say, you stand with me with the captain.
Try
You
to
have
keep him as calm as possible.
keep him as calm as possible, and if combat does ensue, you have ranged options. You can just start sniping people out of the crowds.
Yee.
Um,
Let's hope it does not come to that. I want to get off this ship with as many of these people intact as possible.
you and me
Remember,
both.
the ones you're shooting have already been taken, so
I'm
Um,
aware.
you're ensuring that more people will make it off the ship.
Then we'll just have Mr. Fancy Pants over here as kind of like overseer of the whole thing, or at least he'll
The MC, if you will.
basically he will help keep the crowd calm. Think you can do that?
I would say so.
All right,
Seems like we have our full plan of action.
we'll do it tomorrow. Everyone get a good night's rest. And while you're moving to your rooms, keep an eye out for Layla. I don't know where she went, but I am worried because all this is happening and she is gone. So
Yeah.
Bro, she can literally dust them.
she can, but she's also very susceptible to sneak attacks.
Fair enough.
She's not very good at that.
So
So wait, is someone staying with the captain overnight?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's very vulnerable.
He's
Everybody
also.
should be in
I do
pairs.
not.
I can
I-
stay with the captain overnight.
Because I was about to say, I
Used to
do not
not
want to
general
leave him
outings.
by him. I don't want him to be. I don't want him by himself, so that way he can possibly send out a message beforehand.
I was gonna say either Renee or me, because if someone needs to stay up with him, I have dark vision and enhanced dark vision. So
He has the better dark vision.
well, I have a thing that lets me have it for like an hour or a minute.
Oh,
But, you know.
okay. You have to evoke it.
I think
Yeah,
you should
it's
be
my
finding
shadow
Layla.
sight. I probably should go do that. You'd probably
Renee stays with
respond better.
captain, you go find Layla.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep.
Someone else go with Luke.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
You should
We
tell her
have to
about
be-
that book you were reading or whatever, something about babies or something. She'll probably be excited.
We should be prepared for all circumstances.
No offense, Tangela. Something tells me that is a very bad idea, given
That is a
the,
very, very bad idea.
No,
That
it'd be a
would
great
make
idea.
the problem
rash
exponentially worse.
of topics of conversation she has tried to bring up.
And she would be
I may
so
be
excited
emotionally
about it.
stunted, but I'm not stupid.
Could have
That's
fooled me.
debatable. All right, team. That's great.
I'm not stupid
Really
either.
feeling the love, gang. All right.
Don't worry. I love you, Luke.
I love you too.
You know, we all
Layla
have our
face
own
is
way.
through the wall.
We all have our own way of displaying affection.
Yeah, I especially know yours very well. Wife
Yes.
moves away. He said that to Renee.
Does that mean you're also an Ashen Lord?
What? What did you
You,
say?
you don't remember your last name. It's not because Renee gave it to you.
I don't even know my last name.
Well, yeah, it's Ashen.
But it's
No, legally speaking, it's actually technically it's Briars because that was the identities of the people we took. It's a whole story. Look, we're not gonna linger on this.
I don't want to talk about this.
We're
I
not
was just-
talking about this story at the moment, Luke. Or
I
not
was
Luke
just trying to
5.
I was just trying to get a dig in. It didn't need to be expanded upon that. We're just gonna
Now you're suffering for it. So much. All right, go look for the freaking go.
Oh, your
Go
girlfriend.
find her before she goes and does something drastic again.
All right.
Again. Tangla, come on,
Catch
we're going to bed.
y'all later.
but yeah. So what check do I need to make to try and track down my wayward sister?
A reflex save. I'm just kidding. She finds you first.
I'm actually incredibly tired, so I'll tell you next week.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that is a good point to stop. We've got our game plan. Now we enact it.
Yeah. We
Maybe get
will.
attacked in the night. We'll see.
No.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh man, you're reminding me of the good old campfire watches and
Uh-huh.
getting ambushed by
Good times.
not one but two owl bears.
All right.
The
Yeah.
on-screen owl
Let's
bear.
all wave bye to the peoples.
Bye, people.
Good night,
Bye.
peoples.
Bye,
everyone.
peoples.
We'll
Thanks
see
for
how this
joining.
pans out next time.
I got fucking annihilated.